In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add a TXT record in Hostinger. If you need to verify your domain for something like Google Search Console, Google Workspace, Microsoft 365, Facebook, or an email provider, adding a TXT record is a very common part of the setup process. The good news is that once you know where to click, it only takes a few minutes. To get started, head over to Hostinger and log into your account. Once you're inside your dashboard, look for the domain section and click into it. This is where Hostinger lists the domains connected to your account. Next, find the specific domain you want to work on. Then click Manage. Make sure you're choosing the correct domain, especially if you have more than one in your account, because DNS changes only apply to the domain you edit. After that, open the DNS/name servers area. This is the section where you can manage your domain's DNS records, including A records, CNAME records, MX records, and of course, TXT records. Since we're specifically adding a TXT record, that's the type we'll choose here. On the DNS records page, click the option labeled Choose Type. A drop-down or selection menu should appear. From that list, select TXT. This tells Hostinger exactly what kind of DNS record you want to create. Now you'll fill in the record details. In the name field, enter the @ symbol. In most cases, this means the TXT record will be added to the root of your domain, which is exactly what many verification services require. If the service that gave you the record specifically told you to use something else, always follow their instructions. But for this process, you'll enter the @ symbol. Then move to the TXT value field. This is where you paste the TXT value provided by the service asking you to add the record. This part is really important. The TXT value does not come from Hostinger. Hostinger is simply the place where you add it. The actual value is generated by the platform you're trying to connect or verify. For example, if you're verifying a domain with a service like Google Search Console, that service will show you a verification string on its setup screen. If you're setting up email protection or authentication, your email provider may give you an SPF value or a DKIM key. The key thing to remember is that whatever platform told you to add a TXT record is also the platform that provides the exact text you need to paste here. So copy that value carefully, then place it into the TXT value field in Hostinger. Once that's done, you'll also see the TTL setting. TTL stands for time to live, and it controls how long DNS information is cached. For this setup, you can leave the TTL at 400. There's no need to change it unless the service you're working with specifically tells you to use a different number. After you've entered the name, pasted the TXT value, and confirmed the TTL, click Add Record. That saves the new TXT record to your DNS zone in Hostinger. To check that it worked, first look at the DNS zone list in Hostinger. If the new TXT record appears there, that confirms it was added successfully on Hostinger's side. If you want an extra layer of confirmation, you can use a public DNS lookup tool like MX Toolbox and run a TXT lookup for your domain. If the record appears in the results, that means your domain is serving the TXT record correctly. One thing to keep in mind is that even if the record appears right away in a DNS checker, the service you're verifying with may still take some time to recognize it. DNS updates can propagate in just a few minutes, but sometimes they take a couple of hours, and in some cases up to 24 hours. So if the record is visible in the DNS lookup tool, but the service hasn't confirmed it yet, that usually means you did everything correctly and just need to wait a bit longer before trying the verification again. And that's everything. You're all set. If this tutorial helped you out, go ahead and hit the like button, since it genuinely helps the channel and tells me these guides are worth making. If you got stuck anywhere along the way, or there's a specific tutorial you'd like to see next, drop it in the comments below and I'll do my best to help out. And if you want to keep up with future step-by-step guides like this one, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.